Hi, it's Alice Wheaton. Thank you for joining me in the video series, Double Your Income and Then Double It Again. The model I want to show you today is how to love the person who annoys you the most on your team, or at home, or on the road when you're driving to work. You see, what happens is that when we get mad with someone, we forget that they often have reasons to get mad with us. And so here is person number one, and this person really annoys you. So there's 25% of them annoys you. You might gossip about them. You might tell other people that they have this particular trait. But here's what happens. You forget, we all forget that 25% of us annoys everybody else. But when we're in the process of being mad with someone or judging them, we're setting ourselves on a pedestal and we're pushing him or her down. And so when somebody annoys me, and when I'm in my enlightened state, I'll often ask myself, well, before I get mad with him or her or them, what is it about me that causes them to be mad with me? What are they being benevolent about? What traits do I have that just are annoying them? And so if I find myself to have been perfect, unindictable for the past while, then I'll let myself grumble. But guess what? It's never ever happened because I'm such an imperfect woman, but we all are. We actually are perfectly imperfect human beings. But when we're on part of a team, sometimes we forget that and we actually find fault. And in the finding fault, what happens is that we find fault and then we begin to feel superior. And that superiority can lead to arrogance. And that arrogance leads to a false image of ourselves. So when we have a false image of ourselves, what happens is that the finger is always pointed outward to others, forgetting that there's 25% of you, or us, or me, that annoy someone else. Faulty thinking leads to superiority, which leads to arrogance and then false image of ourselves. And guess what? No one really wants to deal with someone who is perfect anyway. If you went to a party and there were two bowls, you could take a name tag from one bowl that said, "Hi, I'm Alice Wheaton, and I'm perfect. I'm confident, and I never ever make mistakes." Or there was another bowl that said, "I'm Alice Wheaton, and I'm simply imperfect, and I embarrass myself from time to time." I imagine that you'd want to be talking to the Alice Wheaton with the one who admits to being imperfect. And so the faster we see ourselves as imperfect, I think the faster we are to be able to connect with others and then to have a forgiving attitude about others who show up on our radar as imperfect. And so let me wish you a wonderful week selling, that you be patient with your imperfect prospects and clients, and that you be patient with your imperfect suppliers and yourself. Have a great week. Bye for now.